Let's dive into the magical world of fairies with Miss Murlock's fairy book. This is a really special one, and I wanted to do this one under candlelight as it's very magical, and I can't wait to show you some of the beautiful illustrations. This stunning cover is a unique, one of a kind. The Fairy Book by Miss Murlock. Dedicated to Little Olive. Once there was a royal couple who grieved excessively because they had no children. When at last, after long waiting, the queen presented her husband with a little daughter, His Majesty showed his joy by giving a christening feast so grand that the like of it was never known. He invited all the fairies in the land. There were 7 altogether, to stand godmothers to the little princess, hoping that each night bestow on her some good gift, as was the custom of good fairies in those days. Cinderella. There was once an honest gentleman who took for his second wife a lady, the proudest and most disagreeable in the whole country. She had 2 daughters exactly like herself in all things. He also had one little girl who resembled her dead mother, the best woman in all the world. Beauty and the Beast. I've always loved the story of Beauty and the Beast. How about you? Snow White and the Rose Red. A poor widow lived alone in a little cottage, in front of which was a garden where stood two little rose trees. One bore white roses, the other red. Little Snow White and Rose Red, you will strike your lover dead. When bedtime came and the others went to sleep, the mother said to the bear, "You can lie there on the hearth, and then you will be sheltered from the cold and the bad weather." At daybreak, the two children let him out, and he trotted over the snow into the wood. Henceforward, the bear came every evening at the same hour, laid himself on the hearth, and allowed the children to play with him as much as they liked, and they became so used to him that the door was never bolted until their black companion had arrived. "Where are you going, dear bear?" asked Snow White. "I must go into the wood and guard my treasures from the bad dwarfs in the winter. When the ground is frozen hard, they have to stay underneath and cannot work their way through. But now that the sun has thawed and warmth the earth, they break through, come up, and seek and steal what is once in their hands and lies in their caverns does not come so easily into daylight again." The Invincible Prince. Here's a really beautiful illustration. I think this might be one of my favorite covers, and I really have always loved fairies, and I hope you've really enjoyed this special fairy tale episode, and I will see you very soon for the next fairy tale book. Good night, my little strawberries.